Inhale, lift up for your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, back foot pivots, Virabhadrasana 1. Raise the arms, look toward the thumbs. Exhale, hands down, right foot comes back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog or your cobra. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward, back foot pivots, raise the arms, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, hands down, left foot comes back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, 2, really breathe deeply. Good, loosen the neck. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat. Step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sink the hips low, take the arms up overhead, chair pose. Exhale, arms by the side. Awesome. Padangusthasana and Padahastasana. So step or jump the feet apart, hip distance. We will inhale to lengthen up through the spine. And then on the exhale, we'll take the peace fingers around the 2 big toes and fold. Allow the neck to be long, ground comes in. For 1, rock some weight into the ball mounds of your feet. For 2, really relax the shoulders and bring the elbows in. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale completely. Inhale, raise the balls of the heels of the feet to place the hands underneath the ball mounds of the feet, all the way up to the wrist if you can. And fold on the exhale. For 1. Again, rocking weight into the ball mounds of the feet. For 2. Pull the elbows in towards the body. For 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Release the hands from underneath your feet. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up slowly. Exhale at the top. Bring the feet together. So how you doing? You doing good?
Yep, just sweaty.
It happens so quick with Ashtanga.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. All right, so Samastiti, the top of your mat. You'll inhale, step the right foot back, pointing it towards the back of your mat. Left foot comes to a diagonal, raise the arms. Right peace fingers come to the right big toe. Left arm comes up towards the ceiling for Trikonasana, or triangle pose. For 1, roll that right hip under, peeling that left hip crease back. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the front of the mat, left side, left peace fingers come around the left big toe, right arm comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, pressing the outside edges of both feet. For 2, roll the left hip under, peel the right hip crease back. For 3, 4, good, and 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the back of the mat once again, coming into Prasarita Trikonasana. So left arm comes across the body, place it on the outside of the left foot if you can. If not, on top of the left foot or the left shin. Left shin is completely okay. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the front of the mat once again. Right arm comes across the body, placing it either on the outside of that right foot, top of the foot, or the shin. Left arm comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, 2, gaze up towards the left fingertips. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, open up towards the side of your mat. Exhale, step to the front of your mat, Samas TTE. Awesome. Okay, so extended side angle. So we'll inhale, step the right foot back a little bit further than we did in triangle, bending in that right knee. Pressing the outside edge of that left foot. Bring the right hand either to the outside of that right foot. If you can, extend the left arm past the left ear. Gaze towards the left thumb. For 1, 2, roll the right hip under, pulling that left hip crease back once again. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lifting up, pivot the feet towards the front of the mat once again. Bending in that left knee, place the left hand on the outside of that left foot if possible. Right arm extends out past the right ear. For 1, gaze towards the right thumb. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Pivot the feet towards the back of the mat once again, coming into the twisted or evolved extended side angle. Do you come down onto your left knee for this? Or are you able to stay completely upright? You bring your left arm completely over your right knee?
I do, but I'm working on getting my hand down.
So am I. Still. Where I am, this is where I started. So I'm going to show you this because it really helped me. This is how my teacher taught me. She taught me down into like a low lunge type position. And then I would take as many breaths as I needed to lift this left arm up over my head. And then on the exhale, I would fold, I'd take it over, hook it on the outside edge of this left knee, and just come into like the Anjali Mudra Namaste. And stay here to begin. Because I want able to even get my hand like, right here is where I was. Yeah. And it really takes a lot of relaxation, a lot of breathing within the body to relax. It's a softening in the abdomen, what I'm trying to say. And that then, like now, I'm able to get it over, and I actually can have this back foot up.
Yeah. That's kind of how Jennifer teaches it, to start down and then go up with your leg.
Okay. I just wanted to see where you were, because I didn't want you to try to push yourself beyond where you needed to be. So come as far as you can, inhaling all the way up, crossing it over. Good. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come out of the twist, open up towards the side of your mat. Pivot the feet towards the front of the mat, coming onto the other side. Same thing, take as much time as you need to and as many breaths as you need to, lifting the right arm up and taking it over to the left side of the body. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up towards the side of the mat. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, Samas TTE. Good. Inhale, step the right foot back, coming into our wide-legged position. So you can take the heels all the way to the back of the mat. It's a really good way to make sure the feet are lined up. You will inhale, lift the arms out wide beside you, and then on the exhale, hands come in between the legs, crown descends towards the mat. For 1. Rock some weight into the ball mounds of the feet. For 2. Pull the elbows in. For 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale. exhale completely. Inhale, catch the waist, lifting all the way up. Exhale when you get to the top. Inhale, extend the arms out wide once again. Exhale, catch the waist. Lower down, crown down towards the mat. Relaxing the shoulders, pull the elbows together. For 1, 2. Rock the weight with the ball mounts of the feet. For 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up slowly so you don't get a head rush. Exhale, release the hands by the side, extend them out long. Inhale to lengthen once again, interlace them behind the back of the body. Exhale, fold once again. For 1, do not lock out the elbows. Keep a soft bend. For 2, weight in the ball mounds of the feet. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, extend the arms out long for the last time. Peace fingers around the 2 big toes. On the exhale, take it down. Crown down towards the mat. For 1, again, pulling the elbows in towards the body. For 2, rocking that weight forward. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale completely. Inhale, catch the waist, lift all the way up. Inhale, step in front of the mat. Sama CTE. Parvasanasana, or intense side stretch. So you'll do the reverse namaste behind the back if you can, otherwise clasping the elbows. You'll inhale, step the right foot back a little bit of a shorter distance than you did in triangle. And then on the exhale, take chin to shin or sternum towards the knee. For 1. Good. 2. Roll that right hip under. For 3. Gaze is towards the big toe. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift all the way up. Pivot the feet towards the front of the mat once again. Exhale, chin to shin, or nose towards knee. For 1, square the shoulders. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step the right foot up to meet the left. Release the arms by the side, Sama CT. All right, so we're coming into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Big a big toe pose. This was my nemesis in the beginning. It still is.
Yeah.
Some days I still hate it.
Yeah.
So where are you on this?
I can do it, but I'm getting slowly better, but I'm not great at it.
That is exactly where you should be, because I know anybody who starts out perfect at this posture.
Yes.
So left hand comes to the left hip. Then we're going to root down through all 4 corners of that left foot, really activating that quad muscle. We'll either clasp the front of the knee if you're here, or you can extend that right foot out long, peace fingers around the big toe. And fold on the exhale. For 1, 2, relaxing the shoulders. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, take the foot out to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder if possible. For 1, lift the chest. For 2, you're doing just fine. For 3, take time.
I'll cheat.
That's good. For 4, and 5. Inhale, bring that right foot back through center. Catch the waist with the right hand as well now. Extend the right foot out long for 1. Pull that right hip crease back for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the right foot next to the left, arms by the side. If I could tell you how many times I've fallen out of that, not just in Ashtanga myself, but teaching it, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Believe me.
I think it's like the hardest thing of this series for me, actually.
That and the next one were like the hardest thing for me ever. After I actually got certified as a teacher.
Yeah.
I should be able to do this, but I can't. So opposite side, right hand comes to the right hip. You can either clasp the front of that left knee, or you can extend that left foot out long and fold on the exhale. For 1, 2, 3, you're doing it. For 4 and 5. Inhale, take that left foot out to the side, gazing over the right shoulder now. For 1, slow down your breath, you can do it. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring that left foot back through center, catch both the waist now, extend the left leg out long, point the left foot. For 1, peel that left hip crease back. For 3, 4, and 5. Drop the left foot next to the right. Release the hands by the side. All right, Ardha Baddha. So again, starting with the right side. So root down through all 4 corners of the left foot this time. Hug that right knee into the chest. Find that external rotation of the right hip, bringing the right foot to the top of the left hip crease if possible. If you're not able to do this, completely understand. Stay up tall if you do not feel comfortable folding, and you can just grab the right foot with the left hand and grab the inside part of the left arm with the right hand. For 1, 2, 3. You're doing okay. You're doing fine. It's okay.
One of those days.
Yeah. 4, there's a full moon coming. And 5. Release the right foot down to the mat, switching sides. So we'll hug the left knee into the chest. Find that external rotation of that left hip, placing the left foot to the top of that right hip crease. Allow the knee to fall down if possible. If not, stay up tall, and then you can take that right hand to the left foot and take the left hand to the inside part of the right arm for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the right foot down to the mat. Release the arms by the side. I did the exact same foot motion that you did for. I think I still do. It's like I had to do that. I had to kick my legs out. It was a lot of. It's a lot on your ankles.
Yes.
And it's a lot. It's almost like you will have to develop certain muscles within the leg that you think you've already developed, but these find new muscles.
Yeah.
I never thought I had.
Yeah, because I mean, I have muscular legs. Jennifer and I hike together, so.
Yeah, and I mean, so I thought I had these muscles. I did not have the muscles that I thought I had.
Yeah, for yoga, yes.
Funny. All right, so we'll vinyasa utkatasana. So we'll inhale, raise arm looks towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up your up dog or your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the feet forward, coming straight into your chair posting, the hips low, arms overhead, gaze towards thumbs. For 1, scooping the tailbone forward. For 2, draw the shoulder blades down the back of the body. For 3, put some more weight into the heels. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen up tall, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Virabhadrasana 1. So we'll inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the back foot to a 45-degree angle, raise the arms overhead, gaze towards the thumbs. For 1, knee or ankle alignment. For 2, roll that right hip under. For 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the back of the mat. Bending in that left knee now, right foot comes to a 45-degree angle. For 1, press to the outside edge of that right foot. For 2, bend deeply in that left knee, keeping knee over ankle. For 3, 4, and 5. Coming into Virabhadrasana 2, so we'll expand the hands wide, gazing over the front, left fingertips. For 1, 2, hip points towards the side of the mat. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the front of the mat, bending in the right knee, gazing over the front fingertips. For 1, relax completely in the shoulders. For 2, draw those shoulder blades down the back of the body. For 3, good. 4, and 5. Inhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot, step the right foot back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long in front of you. Paschimottanasana Asana. So, or Dandasana. Gotta hit myself. Place the hands outside the hips, tuck the chin into the chest. Gaze down towards the navel for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, gaze up only. Exhale, peace fingers around the toes, nose towards the knees or towards the shins. For 1. Softness in the back of the knees. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, gaze up only. Exhale, here. Inhale once again, take your deepest bind, even if it's staying here with the peace fingers around the toes, clasping the outside edges of the feet, or right hand to left wrist, and folding once again. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release the bind, lifting up. Inhale, this is how I teach it. I just tell people to tuck their knees into the chest, just draw them in. Place the hands outside the hips. If you can't lift anything, just, lift your feet. And you lower back down on the exhale. You inhale, come forward, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position. lengthening the legs out long in front of you. Take the hands behind you and reverse the fingertips toward you for Purvadhanasana, our reverse plank pose. We'll inhale and then exhale, lift up. For 1. Allow the head to drop back. For 2, press into each and every knuckle of the hands. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lower down. Exhale. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, hands outside the hips, lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come forward, step the feet back. Lower down the exhale. We'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. So, Ardha Baddha in the seated variety. So we'll inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Find that external rotation of that right knee and hip. Bring the right foot to the top of that left hip crease. If you're unable to take that right hand behind you and clasp the right big toe, not a problem. I just got it for the first time in the past few weeks. You can sit with it at the top of that left hip crease, the hand on top of the left hip crease, and take the left hand to the outside of the left foot and fold forward. For 1. Relax the shoulders. For 2. Lengthen the back of the neck. For 3. Gaze towards the left big toe. For 4. And 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release the bind, release the foot. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Left side now. So right leg stays long, left knee comes in. Find that external rotation of that left hip. Left foot comes to the top of the right hip crease. Again, you can take that left hand behind you and take the bind, or stay at the top of the right hip crease. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot and fold. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release the bind, release the foot. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, release the feet towards the ground. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lifting up for your up dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. So this is when we keep the left foot extended and we take the right foot behind us and come onto the top of the right foot. And you can even peel that right calf muscle away to kind of help you sink in a little bit further. And then we'll inhale and exhale. If you're able to clasp the right hand around the left wrist and fold, or just grab around the base of the foot. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale at the top, bring the foot forward. Hug the knees into the chest, placing the hands outside the hips, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Other side, right foot extends out, left foot comes behind you, placing it onto the top of that left foot. Heel that left calf muscle away if you need to, and fold. For 1, good. Lengthen the back of the neck. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release the foot from behind you. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Is this where is that about where y'all get to?
Yeah, it just kind of depends on the day. But I think that's probably about it. And then we do like the back bends.
Okay, so you do the back bends.
Well, sort of. I'll do bridge and I'm working on upward bow, but I was a competitive swimmer and my shoulders are just like, "Urgh," and so they're so tight that I have a really hard time.
I have tight shoulders, I understand. I have tight shoulders and tight hips.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
So what you do is you just lie flat on your back and kind of come in, you just do like a bridge position like so.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll do that, and then we'll do the final 3.
Okay.
Lay flat on the back. Place the hands outside the hips. Press into all 4 quarters of the feet. We'll inhale, lift the pelvic floor up towards the ceiling. So hip points up towards the ceiling. For 1, 2, good. 3, 4, and 5. Release the hips back down to the mat on the exhale. We'll do 2 more like that. So we'll inhale, scoot the tailbone up towards the ceiling, hip points up towards the ceiling. For 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Good. Last 1. We'll inhale, scoot the tailbone, lift the hip points up towards the ceiling. For 1, keep breathing. For 2, eyes wide open. For 3, 4, and 5. Release the hips back down to the mat. We'll rock ourselves forward, inhaling the knees into the chest, lifting what we can. Exhale, lowering back down. We'll inhale, come forward for vinyasa, exhaling as we lower down. We'll inhale, lift up for our up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position. What I traditionally do is just the final 3 before Shavasana.
Okay.
Have y'all done those?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so where you come into either half lotus or full lotus?
Half lotus.
I completely understand that. Okay, so we'll come into the lotus position of our choice. And either interlace the hands behind the back of the body or clasp the big toes with the peace fingers. And then we'll take the nose down towards the floor, towards the mat for 10 breaths. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, when you get to the top, release the hands. And switch the feet out so we can make sure both sides get, a little bit of attention. So from here, we'll do Anjali Mudra. So index fingers to thumbs, placed on the tops of the knees, or the outsides of the knees. Tuck the chin into the chest. For 1, navel comes up and in. For 2, good job. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Okay, Upatita. So if you're trying to practice, I don't know if you, have you tried it with blocks yet?
All the Sanskrit stuff, I don't know yet, so I'll just go with what you're telling me to do. It all sounds like spaghetti to me, so I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, it's the one that's called it's upward lift. So it's where you're in either half lotus or full lotus, and you lift yourself up off the mat in that position.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't done that. I mean, she'll make us do the, where you lift up, but I mean, I can't do it very well.
Oh no, that's why I use blocks. So that's what I was going to say. That has helped me significantly.
Okay.
I kept blaming my short arms on it, but my teacher told me that was not correct. So I placed the blocks outside my hips, and then I tuck the knees into my chest, whether I'm in lotus or half lotus, and then I press my hands into the blocks, and I lift up, and bring the knees into the chest, really puffing up through the back of the body. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Good job. Okay. Unloads the legs. We're going to come forward to a final vinyasa. So we'll inhale, come forward into our chaturanga. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll inhale, step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Bring the hands to heart center. We'll end like we began before Shavasana. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Allow the hands to fall by the side. Final vinyasa. So inhale, raise arm, looks towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the feet forward, coming into your seated position, lying down flat onto your back for Shavasana. So lengthen the legs out long. Take the arms as wide as the mat or wider. Allow the eyes to fall heavy into the back of the skull. Release the jaw completely. Relaxing the shoulders down the back of the body. Allow the arms to be heavy into the mat. Lower back presses into the mat. It's quads release completely along with the hamstrings, and the calves, the ankles, and the feet. As you rest in Shavasana.